Buying a home is emotional. Selling one, that sure is too. Welcome to Houses Headspace, hosted by Brenda and Jen, a mother-daughter duo bringing you the real story behind real estate. Brenda's the realtor, Jen's the psychologist, and together we break down the mindset, the market, and all the stuff involved in life's biggest decision and moves. Because real estate is never just business. It's personal. Hey, Dr. Jen, welcome back. Episode 4.
Let's do it.
Okay, today we are going to dive into your specialty, kids.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, so more specifically, kids in real estate.
Oh.
You know there's going to be some good stories in this
yes,
one.
I do.
Uh-huh. So a lot of times we are focused on these discussions with the adults and the big life decisions they're making, whether they're selling their house and moving on to their next chapter, or they're buying a house, whether it's a first-time home buyer or a move-up buyer. Anyway, buyers and sellers, we're focused on adults.
Yeah.
Today we need to talk about the kids.
Yeah, the kiddos matter.
The kiddos do matter, and there's so much to talk about when it comes to the kids. Okay, let's dive in.
All right.
Let's take it from the point of view of the entire process. So in the beginning, the household is let's take it from the buyers.
Okay.
Like the household's going to move. The household is deciding, well, it could be from the sellers too. Okay.
Pick one. It doesn't matter for
Doesn't
little
matter.
Bobby
The
and Susie.
The household's deciding to move.
Okay.
At what point do you tell your children, hey, we're thinking about moving?
So I think it depends on the age of the kid.
Okay.
So I think the younger that they are, you really don't have to tell them. Initially, you really don't have to tell them because it's going to go over their head. It's going to be like, hey, we're moving. Okay, I don't know what that means. Cool, I'm going to go play with Barbies or my trucks still. Like,
Okay.
they're going to just keep doing that. Now, I think when you get closer and closer and closer to that final destination point of
Like when it's real.
you have the house, it's ready to go. You're basically getting to that closing table. Then it's sitting down with them and kind of discussing what a move actually means. So moving means, hey, we're going to pack up this house and you get a new room and you're going to go to a different school and you get to meet all of these new friends and it's going to be like, it's so cool.
So package it positively.
Yeah, packaging it really positively.
But let's back up a minute. So the age that you bring them into this process is one factor. What about the circumstances surrounding the move?
Ooh, you mean like, so I have had clients who there's been divorce involved, which can be a very common source of move where mommy's moving into this house, daddy's going to stay here. So you're going to have some time that you get to spend at daddy's house, and then you get to spend some time at mommy's house too. And there's a lot of, I won't bother you with the how to go about, discussing divorces with your kids. Hopefully the
Consult
parents
with her privately.
yeah. Hopefully the parents have discussed that with their children in their own way. And it's just gotten to the point of like, okay, at mommy's house, you get to also have a really cool room. And so
What about like a job relo? Like, I guess I'm wondering,
yeah.
like, if there's major things involved, do you bring them into the process earlier so that they can work on their mental health surrounding it all?
So if they're moving, let's say, to a completely different school district or a completely different state,
Right.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I still would say age matters. Age
Okay.
matters here. When they're little, it's the same sort of thing as if they were to be moving, 3 streets down from their current
It's a big
home.
deal.
It's a big
It's
deal.
a big deal. Right.
However, if you're younger, it's not going to be as don't know, it's not really going to hit as much than if you're 15 and it's like, excuse me? And that sass kicks in. The 15-year-old sass kicks in.
I feel like this is a great point for me to tell my story, right? You've
Go
heard
ahead
about
and-
my
Oh, I
15-year-old
have
sass.
way too much.
So, so my family moved from Maine to New York the summer that I was turning 15.
Summer, just my sophomore year.
Exactly. I was 14 years old. I had just finished freshman year of high school. The moving truck was loaded up our stuff, and we moved not to a different county. We moved states away, hours away. This is before text messages.
Just waiting for that.
But I had to wait for letters from my friends. Now, obviously, it was a job relo. It was, we have to move if we want to keep eating, not we want to move.
Yeah.
So, and being the age we were, it was hard to not know what was going on.
Yeah.
And I do feel like Nanny, your grandparents, Nanny and Papa, they did make us as much of the process as they could. Like back then, there were these magazines with house listings in them. And we would go through them, and they came down on April break. They left us in Maine. And they came down and found a house in a week. And I circled the house that they bought. So maybe that was the start of my real estate career. Wow. Yeah. But there was a lot of anger. There was a lot of, we rode our bikes across the lawn and kicked the sign. I mean, my poor children have heard how.
I've heard this so many
times. Yes.
Yeah.
But I look back, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Yeah.
At the time, it was, oh my word, this is awful. I'm not going to live to tell about it. And I think my brother and I can both say that probably moving made us, it ended up being a great thing. It was a great thing for our family. I think we became even closer. Yeah. We live to tell about it.
You live to tell about it. I mean, kids are a lot, and I'll loop teenagers and everything when I say kids, because I'm not like children, adolescents.
Right.
But kids are so much more resilient than we really think that they are. So I feel like parents a lot of times can be like, oh my gosh, but what if they have to move to the school school district, and we really have to keep them in mind, and their best friends down the street. And yes, that is a big deal. And yes, their feelings are certainly valid in all of this, especially if they're on the older side and they're 15 and they're like, excuse me?
Right.
What do you mean we're moving? What do you mean we're moving states away? What do you mean I have to start at a different school? What do you mean I have to figure out all of these different places around me? It's huge. And so with that, though, I think sitting down and having a conversation with them, and a real conversation with them, keeping it real. I mean, like, this is why we need to do this. And so in your case, like explaining, this is why we need to do this. Papa, again, my grandfather, has a new job in New York, and we have to have the decision to move there. Right. And I understand that you can be angry, you can be sad, you can be frustrated, you can be whatever you want right now.
Very sassy.
You can be very sassy. And they will certainly, I can almost promise you, be like that towards you for a while. But also letting them know about the positives of the move too. It doesn't also, it doesn't all have to be negative. There's a lot of cool things that come from a move sometimes. Right. It's
reinvent yourself.
Exactly. You're a new person. Like you were the dork at this school, and you're the jock at this new school. That's so cool.
Well, it is interesting to me because I've come across many families who are very, very concerned about moving their kids, and I'll ask how old they are, and they'll say like 6, and it's fun. So again, try, and I do respect that it's a
Yeah.
big deal, but I also respect, like, I moved when I was 14 and I lived to tell about it. So I think like with anything, what I'm hearing you say a lot is communication.
Mm-hmm.
And communication really is key.
It is. It is.
So bringing them in when it's appropriate to put it on their
Mm-hmm.
radar,
Mm-hmm.
involving them in the process,
To an extent.
to an extent, right?
Yes.
From my perspective, so there's a lot that can go wrong in a real estate transaction,
Mm-hmm.
and I think, like, I grew up going to open houses on the weekends.
I did too.
Yeah, right. It was free and fun, and but I grew up thinking I was going to be moving all the time. Only that big move in 1982. But I think for little kids that can be very confusing.
Yeah.
So maybe leaving them out of the process until you are on solid ground.
Yes.
Not even like we got the offer accepted, because Lord knows a lot can fall apart after that too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think with little kids, it's important that when you are ready to go and have those keys, it's sitting down with little Susie or little Johnny and explaining, hey, we're going to move and this is what it means. And there's books out there, there's authors that write about this constantly, and there's TV shows or like little YouTube shorts if your child has a tablet or whatever it may be. But also, again, pointing out the positives to them. So you get a cool room, or you get to go and see this new classroom. And if they do show that they are upset, that's okay. And you can talk to them about, it sounds, God, I sound so like stereotypical therapist right now, but it's okay to talk to them about their feelings.
Well, yeah.
And it's okay to feel sad about this. You can totally feel sad about this, Susie. It's okay.
Well, that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
you're home. I mean, think about the bedrooms we grew up in, right? They're like, you don't want to leave your room. Like, I still think about the room I grew up in. Like, it's I don't know, it's a part of you there. But like I tell clients who are leaving homes they've lived in for decades, those memories, you're going to pack them with you.
Yeah.
They're going to be in your head and your heart, and you're going to carry them with you, and then you're going to go find something more.
Yeah.
Another
There's more
exciting
memories
piece for
to be
you.
made.
Right.
And so, like, I don't know, Susie, the 6-year-old, is not going to totally be like on board with, oh, the memories in your heart, in your mind.
Yeah,
is
that
not
might not
going to
stick well with
understand
her.
that. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
She's just going to be mad that she's going to feel like she has to leave everything there, maybe. So maybe explaining even what a move is.
That's true. Because a lot of times people don't understand it. Just recently, I went on a showing, and the little girl said, I want to see Brenda's house. And that's a common thread. They all think that they're all my houses.
You have a lot of houses.
I have a lot of
Wow.
houses. Yes. That's
so
funny.
impressive.
So I think again, we've got a common thread of communication, and of course it depends on the child, and of course it depends upon the circumstances. And the more resources you can engage to get Susie or Johnny on board, and to not just see the positive things that could be coming their way with this relocation, whether it's across town or across the nation, but also to hear them, to see them, the frustrations and the challenges and the fears that are going to be coming their way with all of it.
Yeah, it's so important. I feel like parents sometimes, especially these days, I don't know why exactly these days, they aren't exactly seeing the fear that can come from their child or their teenager.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it can come out in a lot of different ways. It can all of a sudden their child can become really, really angry and they were a perfect little angel before. And that can be because they're scared. They are
Right.
really scared about this. And so sitting down with them and maybe talking with them about, hey, how are you feeling? Just a general,
Right.
like, hey, how are you feeling right now?
Well, there's a concept, right? Like
Mhm.
putting down the phones, turning off
Yeah.
the screens, and actually
Wow.
having a conversation.
Actually talking to your child and
Yeah.
being in tune with what the heck is happening with my kid.
Right.
And not just sending them off to therapy. Don't get me wrong. Therapists are great. I would not be employed
Right.
if therapy wasn't a thing and people weren't sending their kids to therapy. But it's not just a fix all. It's not just
Right.
oh, my kid's freaking out, figure out what's wrong with them.
Right.
I always ask, have you talked to them first? Like, what do you see in them?
Yeah, that's huge.
And if sometimes parents are like, I don't know. It just happened one day. It didn't just happen one day. Like
Right.
they didn't just turn on a light switch and all of a sudden Johnny was freaking out. Johnny
Right.
was acting up in class. Johnny was acting up at home and throwing things
Right.
across the
It's
room.
been happening, but we weren't seeing it.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So talk to your kids,
Talk
please.
to your kids. Well, in the last episode, we heard about needing humans, right?
Needing
yes.
yes.
Well, we're not going to replace parents with robots.
No, and
but
so the screens, oh my God. I wish I could tell every single parent, please put down the iPad and have the kid put down the iPad or have no screens whatsoever. I wish there was no screens.
Really?
The only time that I wish a kid had a screen is if they were screaming on an airplane. That really is the only time.
Oh, sometimes I like them on showings instead of jumping on other people's beds.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
You know,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
That's your airplane.
That's my airplane.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cool. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And I think we've reached a good point
Mm-hmm.
to stop
Yeah.
and do our traditional exit of this or that.
This or that.
Okay, are we ready?
Ready.
Okay. One more episode or go to bed?
One more
episode.
every time.
I
Every time.
agree. GPS or I know where I'm going.
I need GPS.
You definitely need GPS because she thinks everywhere we go is near maybe farms, which don't know where that came from. But yeah, I need GPS also. Yeah. Okay. Paper calendar or digital?
Paper calendar. One of my favorite days of the year is
Oh my word! When we get our new,
yeah, exactly.
when we get our planners
When we
for
get
the
our
next year.
planners. Yep.
Yeah, this is a thing that we do.
Yep.
Okay.
I really love mine this year.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
a
great
big
one.
fan of mine too. Yeah. Good choice. Good choice. Okay, make a list or wing it.
This goes with the calendar is make a list.
Oh, anybody who knows me knows I have to make a list.
Yeah. And I will even make a list of things if I have already done it.
Oh yeah, because then you can go back and cross it out.
Right. And it's so
Right.
satisfying
It really
in
is.
doing that.
Yep.
But it's weird because sometimes you do just wing things.
I
You're
do.
just whatever, just go with it.
I'm a complex woman. Complex. Woman.
Okay. Yes. I'm still, just remember, I'm analyzing it.
Yeah. Well, but most of the time I want to make a list.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome. Well,
Cool. Well, good work.
Good
Let's
work.
keep Johnny and Susie.
Johnny and Susie
In
will be
mind.
fine with their move.
They'll be fine. Kids
Yep.
are resilient. And
We'll
talk
see
to your
them at their new
kids.
address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See what color they picked out for their room. Bye, Dr. Jen.
Bye.
Quick disclaimer before you go. This podcast is for entertainment and general information only. Even though Brenda is a licensed real estate agent and Jennifer is a licensed psychologist, this is not personalized real estate, financial, legal, or mental health advice. Basically, Please don't make life-altering decisions solely because of something we said while hanging out behind microphones. If you need professional support, whether that's for buying or selling a home or taking care of your mental health, please connect with a qualified expert in your area. And if you're struggling emotionally, please know that reaching out for help is a strength, not a weakness. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you in the next episode.